Natural resources, flood control projects are the current issues nowadays. Is there where our taxes go? The Philippines is prone to floods due to the lack of care for the natural resources.
Here we can see people who are affected but are also part of the conservation and preservation of natural resources and waste management.
We can see mining in Sierra Madre and deforestation as a problem for soil resources.
Sewage and wastewater for water resources,
greenhouse gases for energy resources, and improper waste management.
This does not only affect the environment but also the economy, the quality of life we are living. This affects everyone, including you. What are the ways to have a solution for these issues? Good day, everyone. I am Ellie Saison together with
Mike De La Rosa.
and Justin Santelices.
Let's talk about energy resources. Energy resources are natural resources that can be used to generate heat that can be turned into power, electricity, and movement. The energy resources are widely categorized by renewable and non-renewable resources. Using fossil fuels such as oils that have been used for transportation, there are also the issues in global warming and climate change that have been caused by human activities. Humans produce more greenhouse gases and it goes up yearly. The main solution to every resources-related issue is to transition into using renewable resources. As a citizen, you can afford to build a geothermal plant. But by simply applying smart ways in your household, like turning off the lights and unplugging the appliances when not used, helps mitigate the effects of energy resources.
Now let's move on to water resources. Water resources are all of the bodies of the water on Earth. In short, water resources are all the water we have available to use. But there's a major problem in water resources, the water pollution. In many places, water is not safe to drink because the water gets contaminated. Sometimes it is because of the pollution from factories, farms, or garbage. When factory releases into nearby water, that water becomes polluted. When we use too much chemical fertilizers on farms, rain can wash those chemicals into nearby water resources. Cutting down trees can cause floods, and when we throw garbage anywhere, it can cause blockage to the sewage or canal. In addition, farmers can use smart irrigation scheduling, reducing runoff with good drainage, and all of those can help. Also, mining can help through strategic plan, operation movements, and advanced technologies like water treatment technologies. Additionally, they can use covers and liners for waste rock to prevent acid mine drainage from forming, as well as indigenous people have some traditional knowledge and they can serve as guardian of the land. They can use this knowledge to apply, manage, conserve, and protect water resources.
Next is soil resources. It's the topsoil layer of the Earth's surface, most commonly used for food production. Urbanization, mining, deforestation, and overuse of pesticides are some of the problems affecting soil resources. Overuse of fertilizers and pesticides could lessen the fertility of the soil, which harms food security. With the case of mining, mining usually uses chemicals such as cyanide or mercury, especially in gold mining. When rainfall or rainwater passes through the mining site, it can carry these chemicals to the soil. This spreads contamination and it poisons the soil. To conserve and preserve the soil, miners can implement sustainable techniques such as land rehabilitation, using biosolids to replenish topsoil, and implementing conservation tillage to prevent erosion. Land rehabilitation can be done by implementing a comprehensive strategy which includes backfilling pits and leveling waste.
What is waste management? Waste management is the process of taking care of various types of waste, such as solid, liquid, and even hazardous waste. How do they take care of this type of waste? With the use of 3Rs, reduce, reuse, and recycle, they try to make something new or produce a product from waste through recycling. For example, using the plastic to make different types of containers or even utensils. Paper can be recycled as well by adding water to the papers and then pressed to make a new paper out of waste papers.
How can we cut contribute to waste management as a citizen or part of a community. Just by simply applying the 3 R's on your household and applying the proper waste disposal, you contribute to the solution of the overwhelming growth of waste. Since not just the improper waste disposal of waste management is the problem, but also the growing amount of waste that causes harm to the environment, such as soil contamination, water, and air pollution.
We can resolve this problem by simply reducing the single-use plastic, converting materials into new products. For example, the big water bottle can be used as a flower base. And also the best way to reduce amount of waste are doing the 3 R's.
In conclusion, the energy sources, their issue is about the overuse of renewable resources, and the only solution to this is to minimize the use of non-renewable sources and transition into renewable resources. It has a lot of benefits and it doesn't harm the environment, but instead, we are using the environment to our own advantage. Meanwhile, the water resources are all the water we have available to use. The problem in water resources are pollution and availability of clean water. We can solve this problem by planting more trees, throwing your trash in the right place, using water only when needed, and reducing the use of chemical fertilizer.
We gather the information that we use through credible sources, such as the official websites of Department of Health, Department of Environmental and Natural Resources. We also gather ideas and information from research papers with relation to the topic.
After all that we said, we hope you guys gain knowledge about how important or how serious the issue of conserving natural resources is and some related factors about this. By acknowledging our point, we hope you guys see the point of view of our demographic groups, what they face, and how to combat these challenges. We give you what to do and how to do it. Hand in hand, we need to take action. Do you want to change? The change starts with you.